Today we're having another Kitchen Tips by Tink, and we're going to work on making mini pies with the mini pan from Pampered Chef. Whenever you're baking, you always have to start out with some good tools, and first I'm going to show you about the Pampered Chef rolling pin. To give you a good demonstration, I'm going to weigh this old wooden rolling pin I used to use. And it weighs 150, while the 1.5 pounds, while the Pampered Chef marble rolling pin weighs 3 pounds, 3.76 pounds. So that's a big difference. This one's twice as heavy and more so. To start out with the dough, you always have a little flour on your board. You give it a good smush. Make sure there's flour underneath, give it another smush. I'm using homemade pie dough, but you can buy pie dough, that's fine. First I'm going to show you with the wooden rolling pin. This pie dough is enough to make one pie, so it needs to be rolled out thinner than that. Okay. And now I'm going to show you the Pampered Chef rolling pin. Give it a smush. One roll. It's just smoother and easier and faster. So you can see a difference there. And now Pampered Chef has these biscuit cutters, and this bigger one is the best size to use to make the pie dough. So you just place the pie dough in the pan. And this pan even has the little fluted edges already built in. So if you don't want to mess around and make it look pretty, it automatically does it for you. All right, now after I do the next set, we'll be ready to put our pie filling in. You can use canned pie filling. You can make your own pie filling, whatever is good for you. Good morning, another Kitchen Tips by Tink. We're going to continue with making our mini pies. Today we're using our Pampered Chef pan. I've already prepared the crust. That's in the first video. And then we're going to make some crust for the top. So I'm going to use the Pampered Chef rolling pin and roll it out. And I've got just a little cookie cutter, and it's an apple, because we're going to be making apple pie today. Today I'm going to use some of my homemade canned apple pie filling. That's an example of it is here. And of course you can buy yours from the grocery store already prepared. That's good for you. Using my apple pie filling is big apple pieces. So I'm going to chop this up a little bit so it will fit better in the little pie. And then I'm going to scoop it into the pie shells. It's very quick and easy. Anybody can do it. And then I'm going to take the little pies, little apples I cut out with a cookie cutter, place them on top. And then for your final touches, you take a little egg with a little water and beat it. And then you brush the egg. You don't want to put it on your outer crust because it'll burn, but just on your little decoration. And then to finish off, you use your Pampered Chef cinnamon sugar and you spray that on there. And that's the apple pies. Aren't they cute? I'll show you when they're done. Okay, tips for Tink, part 3 of the apple pie. We're making mini apple pies in the Pampered Chef mini pie pan. We just took the pies out of the oven. Don't they look delicious? And one thing I want you to always know when you're taking pies out of the oven, they have to be bubbling. The juice has to be bubbling before you take it out. That's how you know it's done. And if it's not bubbling and your pie crust is getting too brown, you just cover it with foil and turn it on for 5 more minutes. Still not bubbling, keep the foil on there and cook it another 5 minutes until you have the liquid boiling in there, bubbling. And then now to take them out, you've got your little tool here and you just go under. These actually come out a lot easier than the brownies, but not as many tricks. And they just come right out. And then you just need some whipped cream or ice cream, something tasty to put on the top. I really don't like to eat pie without whipped cream or something good on the top. Okay, probably could have waited a few more minutes to let these cool, but there you go, mini apple pies. Thank you for coming.